Every so often, a show comes around that changes the course of history. A show so ahead of its time, you'll swear that artificial intelligence is behind it. A show that gets you feeling so high, you'll wish Girl Scout cookies were being sold outside your door. A show so hot, you'll think you're sitting on an old metal playground slide. A show that moistens the loins so much. Yeah, no, I'm not continuing on that thought. Moving on. Always live, unscripted, and always providing a break from the daily BS. You're about to experience whatever this is with your host, Mo Lightning.
Are you nervous? Because I'm nervous. Happy 420. Congratulations for finding this podcast. That is both a congratulations to you and a congratulations to myself. I have never in my 20 years of entertainment in and out of radio for 2 decades, never have I done a show where I may not be even-minded. You know, it is 420, and you could probably figure out what I'm celebrating eventually. Once you get to know me, you could probably, figure that out. I've never done a show out of my correct state of mind. So I don't know how this is going to go. And that's 100% true. That is 100% real. It's cap. It doesn't matter. All right. So, we'll see what happens. Don't take anything that I take seriously today. That's like my legal disclaimer or something like that. Happy 420 again to everybody who celebrates. Hopefully you are being safe and responsible, like me, staying in and just recording being a jackass all night rather than going out driving or, just be safe about it. Be responsible. And thank you for not judging me. Maybe you don't agree with it. If you don't agree with legal cannabis or at least medicinal cannabis, please feel free to reach out and let me know. No judgment. I'm just curious in general. Like it's something I can't grasp, but I know a lot of people, they can't grasp it either. So if you are one of those during the live feed or after the fact, you can watch this on demand on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all those different sites. So, thank you. If you're interacting with the show, do appreciate that. With that said, the first thing that I really wanted to talk about, I put this in the description of the preview, is a new shape. A new shape has been discovered in 2023. I'm talking like rectangles and squares and shit. I'm talking like circles and ovals and octagons and hexagons and rockagons and Red Lobster, and I don't know. That's okay. So some of those aren't real shapes, but you get what I'm saying here. How do we just, with all the improvements in technology, hell, today over breakfast, I'm eating a delicious breakfast, Mexican breakfast pasta, and I'm chatting with AI. I'm chatting with artificial intelligence about podcasts and all this other stuff. So how can I chat with artificial intelligence in 2023, but yet we haven't discovered all of the shapes until recently? A brand new shape, and I'll get you some info about this right now. Mathematicians discovered a new shape that they have nicknamed the Hat, a 13-sided polykite that's also an aperiodic monotile, which that was my nickname in college, meaning that it can cover a surface using multiple copies of just that one shape. So they call it the Hat. If you look at, I'm looking at the orange, the bright orange that's just below the N, a new, it looks like a hat. So that's why they call it the Hat. But how the hell are we just now discovering shapes? I mean, shouldn't we have done that a long time ago? This feels like the movie Idiocracy. If anybody's ever seen that, it feels too real to me. Way too real to me there. Yes. You too, Jake. You too. Smoke them if you got them, or however you celebrate April 20th. Yeah, no big deal there. So, all right. So that's the first one that caught my eye recently, just because I don't even have to be high to have my my brain blown by such knowledge right there. Which by the way, you see how dolled up I got for this show? Like the messy hair, like beards going everywhere. If I was, sober, I would have actually dolled myself up and look a little bit more pretty on the camera here. But no, I can tell you. I have really sore eyes right now. That's what I can tell you. So there we go. All right, that was a thing. Pixel shirts are a real thing. Like, look at the picture. It looks like fake, right? Not Mario necessarily, but Street Fighter gear? No, I don't know. Pick a random generic old school puncher. Double Dragon or Contra or something. I don't know. It looks fake. It looks digital. 8-bit. Okay, maybe it's even slightly 12-bit right there. 16-bit tops. Okay, so there's a new Pixel shirt, and it's being sold by a company, Low, not Lowe's, although that would be badass right there. Get your lumber and digital shirts there. T-shirt could be paired with a similar Pixel-style blue hoodie, and so that's $2,500. We see the cost $1,850. So that's a hell of a lot, just to look like this. This is a real-life fashion show picture. Look at that. Look at that right there. Those are real shirts. Those are not digitally added to the photo. No, that's the outfit. And I'm not going to lie, I would love the crap out of that. Oh my God, that sounds amazing to me. I don't know if you agree or not. Maybe you think it's ugly. It's all right. It's okay if you're wrong. And Cindy wants to know. She's okay. All right. Things get dirty. 420 show. Okay. All right. I see how it is. All right. Do you have pants on? You don't know the answer. That is actually, yes, I do. I have shorts on because I'm like, I'm going to get high. I'm going to have like an urge to get naked. And then I'm going to like, oh, why am I wearing pants? Oh, like it's a thing for me. So I needed to this show, or otherwise this would turn into a OnlyFans. What, the Monly fans that we horribly titled a couple shows ago? Yeah. Nobody wants that. So that's why. Whew, yeah. All right. So anyway, the Pixel shirt is a real thing, as is this black hole, which upon further digging, I discovered that the reason, well, you can see it in the subtitle in the theme right there. Shots fired. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. He ain't gonna do a damn thing right there. All right, so let's get that off the screen and let's get this off our chest. You had no idea that Netflix was still sending out DVDs here in 2023. You just thought you have a Netflix subscription. Bing, bang, boom. Your generic passcode that you use for 12 to 22 other websites. Yeah, you put it in, watch whatever you want on demand at home. Well, there are some people that still wanted those DVDs. And after 25 years, Netflix is planning to end its DVD by mail service. Final shipment, as you can read below, September 29th. So there are still multiple orders to be fulfilled. And I wonder how many people are now going to try to jump in and do that. Like, see if they can get a Netflix DVD real quick. It's worth a shot to me. But yeah, 1997 when Netflix launched their DVD by mail, which even by then, I don't know, a lot of people, I don't know if everybody had a DVD back then. So a little ahead of the time right there. With that said, if you're wondering which was the most rented DVD, at least the one that was shipped out the most in Netflix history, well, I do have that answer via Netflix revealing that The Blind Side from 2009, the football drama, that was the #1 most rented movie in Netflix history, which is, I think that's kind of cool right there. So, boom, let's get rid of this. No, let's not go back to your mom. Come on now. We already moved on past then. And congratulations to me making the show, to you making this show, and congratulations to America in general. Legally have spent more money last year than chocolate and craft beer combined. Yeah, that's because marijuana a couple years ago, only 2 states allowed it medically or legally, and then it's grown by at least 22 since then. So $30 billion the cannabis industry making legally last year. Bravo. It makes it safer. I'm all for government being a part of the weed industry and part of the process. I'm fine with that. It's just trust us, let go us. All right. Change the system, power to the people, or something like that. Anyway, we move on to AI technology. I was just talking to AI a little bit ago. And last story I got for you, Pim Eyes is a website which the price will scare people away. But the concept is going to intrigue a lot of people. You can use AI on the internet to find every single picture of you that's ever been posted. To be able to go back and look at certain things, maybe relive lost memories, try to erase certain memories, whatever the case may be. If you could have AI find all of your pictures, you'd think about it, right? Well, as the title says below, $30 to $300 a month for membership. And I guess that depends on how deep you want their web searches to go. I'm not really quite sure, but they have annual packages that run from $3,000 to $30,000 monthly. So they're doing something right, or this is the next big fire festival just of technology. I don't know. AI that can find every single picture of you ever. If you're willing to pay that monthly fee, you'd have to go to the website for yourself, Pim Eyes, and decide for yourself. Well, would you? Is that something that that you would think about? Let me know. AI is the new thing in catfishing. Yes, absolutely. The fake ID stuff happens all the time, and sad but true. Unfortunately, sad but true. But yeah, I think I've wrapped up generally what I wanted to talk about here, being distracted mentally. Currently, Carrie says, yeah, I so would. Okay. All right. See, there you go. It would be worth it. It would be worth it right there. So anyway, 420 show. I didn't expect this to go too terribly long because, well, it's about to be 420 on 420. So I'm going to roll that end video thing I do, and then I'm out. Bye.
I can't believe you've made it this far. I mean, thanks for enjoying whatever this is. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow and stalk the show in your social of choice at Whatever with Mo. What do you want to talk about? Reach out and tell Mo what you want to see on a future episode. Request a topic. Suggest a co-host or interview. Hell, become a sponsor, moneybags, at Whatever with Mo.